Hey guys, how's it going? Um, had a little break, but we're back with the Bankroll challenge. Um, going to get things kicked off here in just a second. Get some tables going. Just getting everything set up real quick. Ooh, we would like a seat at this table, I believe. We know no one at the table. We like that. We've been putting notes on people on here for a bit, so to find a table with no notes has become a little bit rare. Go ahead and get two tables popping while we get the rest of the stream stuff set up. Yeah, we've had a couple tough sessions. We're starting off today at about $83. Pretty hopeful that we can bring it back though. I think we'll be okay. Wow, no noted players at either table. That's crazy. So yeah, we're pretty excited about that. Yeah, so we're just trying to bring it back. We were talking about, we didn't get any footage the other night from the cash game we played in last Wednesday, but we had a pretty profitable session. We finished the night up $580. It's technically a 1-2 game, but with all the straddling and the super deep stacks, it definitely plays more like a 2-5 or 5-10 game. Yeah, we had a pretty good night. Had one big hand where we had ace king and flopped ace king 8, and the guy we were going against decided it was good enough to get it in with a flush draw. We ran it twice and we somehow faded the flush draw both times, so that was pretty nice. Yeah, very solid session, no complaints. Had another big hand. We had pocket aces and got called by a flush draw again and did not lose. So that was nice. But yeah, in for 300, out for 880. Felt pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Haven't played online, obviously, since last time saw you guys. Go ahead and start noting people now since there's nobody. E. Howard, huh? I know an Ed. What is his last name? Why can't I remember Ed's last name? Can't remember Ed's last name. I wanted to say it was Howard though. That would be crazy. And I would feel like we were getting stream stuff. Oh, here's somebody with a note. Played with 2 times. Just keep on noting people. Go ahead and get the word out on the old social medias. See if we can get some viewers in here. Looks like people have actually been watching the old streams a decent amount, which is cool and fairly surprising to me, but makes me very happy, obviously. All right, we've got some hands now. I think for the big blind we can defend against an open and a call with 8-6 suited. Pretty reasonable flop for us. Very reasonable turn for us. Definitely raising it up there. we messed up how we were trying to, I think we're gonna just call and try and get it in on the, ooh, that's probably a really bad card for us. Definitely gonna go ahead and bet now. Like, I just feel like he had an ace and now he has nothing. All right, well, we're getting it in. If he somehow has 6-7, like, yikes. Wow! How does he have 6-7 offsuit there? All right, so we are off to a horrendous start. Big yikes. Yeah, okay. Well, we will do our best to bring it back. That's pretty insane. That one surprised me. Wow. All right. Well, gonna have to bring it back, guys. Well, this has just been like the weirdest run out ever, so. That's 4 cents. Well, we're going to be calling 4 cents, guys. No, hope that's not a huge spoiler, but we're definitely calling 4 cents. What you got? King 4. All right, we will take it. A little bit of healing after a disaster start. Ugh, we had so much equity against that dude, too. He really shows up with a 7-6 offsuit. Hey, boy. Not get involved there. I think we will open this up, especially over limpers. Right, flop a straight draw and 1 overcard. Go ahead and c-bet here. Get snap called. Just nail our straight, so that's nice. Assuming we don't end up in some sort of nightmarish situation like the last big hand we played at this table. Don't fold now. We don't want to. Did not want to see another 7-6 debacle. That would have been pretty tough. I'm not getting involved there. Getting rid of the 7-3. Yeah, that was a tough start. Tough start. Oh well, happens. what are you gonna do? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Alright, 10-3, Queen 8, not interested in either one of those. And yeah, here in a second we have everything going. We will pull up one more table. I think 8-4 is quite gonna cut it. Do a little bit of resizing, see if we can find ourselves another, hopefully more profitable than the other two have been so far, table. Got Bashudo Valor in the mix over here. Definitely a reg. Alright, we got people active in the chat. Size this down so we can see when we have cards. Yeah. Got our customary 3 tables popping off. See if we can rebound after getting straight over straighted just like immediately. Not the best fluff for 8-5. Oh, we got him in the chat. Smile more, huh? That's gonna be tough. Gonna have to start winning. Gonna need to be winning if we're looking for smiles. As someone who's watched me play live poker often enough, you should know my attitude is literally 100% tied to how I'm doing in that particular instant. I don't think 10-7's gonna work. Goat balls. Got someone named Goat Balls, so that's cool. Got pocket 8s down here. It's 9. Definitely open that up. Oh, we got 2 pocket pairs. Let's flop 2 sets. Definitely gonna 3-bet here. Especially against him, we're willing to get it in. Raise over limpers here, flop top pair here, face a min bet, gonna go and raise, that's probably too big. Yeah, I need to snap folds. Okay, this guy being in the mix complicates things. I'm gonna get it in anyway. And he is all in, so we don't like that. We were fine with him being all in, not so fine with him being all in. Ace King, pocket 6 is even better. Oh, we flop a set. Oh, we got there. They didn't even take it away from us. Holy shit. Look at all that money. I know how to play pocket 8s. Don't really know what to think about this guy yet. Well, I asked for a set on both tables, and I got a set on both tables, but I don't know how happy I am about this one. Alright, yeah. Makes sense. Nothing too crazy going on, even with 3 tables. Real Bondo. I feel like there's a backstory behind that name. I want to know what kind of human beings are like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to get on Global Poker and play 2 cent, 4 cent, and buy in for the minimum. Because there's lots of them. So my tagging system is basically a blank yellow tag means that I have, like, this is the first time playing with you. A tag with a note, like yellow tag with a note, means that I've played with you more than once. And then a purple tag means that I've played with you and you're terrible. And this guy is a bad reg. As you can tell with, well, I don't know. He has definitely done some stuff that I thought was very questionable. Like, he's definitely seen him just limping and stuff like that. Oh boy, we got Josh in the chat and Isaac in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, this is Global Poker, as you can see from the middle of the tables. Yeah, it's one of the ones you can play in America. I've got too many of the people that I play poker with in the chat now. They're going to know all my secrets because I always play the same, whether I'm playing 2 cent, 4 cent, or $1, $2, $5. Ace 3 from the big blind. See what happens over here. Okay, well, we're going to raise it up over limpers for sure. Okay, so he limp called, so we're going to go ahead and change his mark to a bad reg. Or not a bad reg, but just bad. Okay, ace is over here. Pretty happy about that. Turn, pair. I think we're going to go ahead and bet again, actually. Maybe a little big. There we go. So we get 1 customer. I think we're going to go ahead and fire one more time over here. I'm not sure if it 100% makes sense, but yeah. Seemed like a situation where he could be calling with 1 spade, so I question whether we actually got anything better than our hand to fold, but yeah, the pocket 8's play is not, no part of that hand went the way that I thought it was going to go. But things get weird with short stackers involved, like, and the guy that like had the guy that wasn't a short stacker that I got it in against had like a worse hand than me, so and you can't argue with the results. Alright, whatever. Like, not 100, don't have a lot of experience playing online against people with that like buy in for $1 at 2 cent, 4 cents. So I'm not really sure what the kind of throws me off of what I would normally be trying to do, I think. Not quite. Yeah, I should probably get some music or something going. I just haven't ever done that yet. And I'm always worried since these like go on like they go on YouTube after. I don't want to get in trouble for using like copyrighted music. So I have to look up some like obscure stuff that's not copyright. Ace 9 offsuit, King 4 suited. After a raise, we're going to go ahead and let that Ace 9 off go. If it was Ace 10, that'd be different. If it was Ace 9 suited, that'd be different. If it was Ace 5 suited, that'd be different. Not going to be defending the big blind with 8-3. I will raise over limpers from the button with King 4, though. It's probably too big of a size, but... we do like to punish the limpers. You got 69 cents left, bro. I don't know how big of a decision this can be. Okay, so we've left bottom pair and 1 diamond. I'm going to try to hit a set over here. We come very close, but do not. Then we have to check. That's a pretty reasonable turn card. Definitely check over here. We'll be checking like 100% of our calling range. There. Okay, pick up some equity. I think we can go ahead and we can definitely have, we'll have a lot of aces here. So, diamond, please. Well, that makes the rest of this pretty easy. We're going to try to get all the money in. Go for some value. Maybe we should have went for big value, but I don't think we were getting any value. Go ahead and open up 6-5 suited. Against a button limp, I think we're going to raise with our Queen 9 offsuit and just take it down. Okay, this guy is terrible. Yeah, you shouldn't be limp folding the button, obviously. We're going to go ahead and... oh, I looked at that wrong. Oh well. We're definitely down to play pots with this guy, especially when we flop a pair and a flush draw. We were trying to bet 12, but it seemed like Golbal Poker didn't want us to bet 12, so we didn't. Bet it one more time. He seems like he's pretty locked in. We river 2 pair. Not like super hyped about bottom 2 pair on this board, but yeah, alright, that's unfortunate. Where's our spade? Like, he's calling every king he has there, and like most of his, like, probably most of his jacks too, from the way this guy's been playing, so yeah. Oh well. Not super happy with the result, but pretty okay with how I played it, I think. Value betting is real good at 2 cents, 4 cents, so gonna be trying to play a big one here with pocket queens. And we might be getting coolered, but it happens. Wow, okay. Well, we're not behind both of them. I'm willing to wager that we are not behind both of them. If he shoves here, that's going to suck. Alright, whatever. Please have ace-king. Kings. Ugh. Yeah. See, that dude just like made it so there was no way we could ever get away from it. Rip. I remember the good old days when you were playing micro stakes online. If you had pocket queens, you were going to get it all in pre-flop like 2 or 3 ways, and you were going to be in great shape. But I don't think I'm folding pocket queens pre-flop in 2 cent, 4 cent. I've seen enough of people showing up with like semi-ridiculous things. Like this guy was like, yep, let's get it in queen 10 suited. Like, I'm not folding pocket queens pre-flop in 2 cent, 4 cent. It's just not going to be a thing. That was a pretty big pot, though. That's pretty unfortunate. Not too shockingly, there's not like crazy action going on a Wednesday morning. Not our ideal flop. I think we're going to go ahead and... Well, no, actually, we're not going to see that on a monotone board like that because they're never folding any club. There it is. Yeah, he's never folding ace clubs there. He's never folding whatever club he had either, apparently, so yeah. Continuation betting there would have just been throwing money away, for sure. Well, definitely thought we'd get 1 street of value from him, but I guess not. Eight, 6 suited. Go with a loose open for just for fun. That is not the size that I meant to bet. We'll take it down, so we're not sad. I think if he calls, we can call, but if he does not, we're just gonna go ahead and give this one up. He raises, so we're definitely gonna get out of there. Any thoughts on the pocket queens hand would be appreciated. Pretty sure we can't think about folding really there, though. Is the stream working? Question mark? Looks like it should be working. Over here, it doesn't really look like it should be working. See if maybe YouTube's messing up. Or it could always be the internet. Looks like it's working. So I don't know if anybody watched the Warriors-Nuggets game last night. I watched a decent amount of it before falling asleep because I'm an old man and can't stay up late anymore apparently. But yeah, it looks like the Warriors, when they decide to care, are still the best team in the West pretty easily. I'm more looking forward to watching the, okay, that's weird, the Eastern Conference playoffs than the Western Conference ones, but still fairly exciting to watch watch the Warriors play. They get to a kind of insane level sometimes. Looks like we are about to play a very multi-way pot over here. Maybe they think I'm insane for getting it in with 7-8, or getting it in with queens pre-flop, and everybody wants to play with me. Flop bottom pair, no spades. Not super hyped about this hand anymore, especially 4 ways. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and bow out of there. If there's anybody new to the channel watching right now, I've got a whole bunch of videos already posted of like hour or so long sessions of me playing. I think we got a call against this guy who just shipped it in a second ago, and he's got pocket six, of course. Gives a king on the river. King. Well. I mean, he's been just like shipping it pre-flop with like $1.60, so maybe we're making too sweeping of judgments on him, but seemed like he was kind of freaking out, just like trying to get rid of his last little bit of money. But apparently that isn't, well, I don't know, he just did it with pocket sixes, so like clearly he's not playing optimally. Blind versus, oh wait, that's not blind, it's versus under the gun limp. Either way, I very much prefer to raise against limpers. He thinks about it for a while and calls. Flop bottom pair. Go ahead and c-bet. Oh no, you're good. I was just wondering if the stream was working because the like the YouTube video that I was looking at froze, and I was like, that's weird, but I refreshed and it's good to go. So now you're good. If you guys see Josh in the chat, he has a new baby. Just tell him congratulations. And RIP his sleep schedule. We failed to flop a set with pocket twos. Pretty sad. Gonna succeed, almost succeed in flopping a set with pocket sixes. We're definitely not folding for 15 cents on this board. Pick up the worst flush draw down here. He checks. I think we're actually going to lead out now, because when people bet terrible for their range flops like this, then check the turn, they're usually doing it pretty freaking weak. Definitely going to raise up ace jack, blind versus blind. He thinks about it for a while and calls. Then just like snap checks. What does this guy have though? I'm gonna try to steal it a little bit on the cheap side. And he folds. That's very odd. I'm confused about what he would have had there. But I think we were right to read extreme. Oops, missed that one. Okay, that's fine though. That's an optional open anyway. I think we were right to read extreme weakness. Like after he goes, bet the flop, check the turn, out of position. I don't know. And he like tank called the our turn bet. Okay. Oh, they just both insta snap call. He's gonna win. Just kidding, he's not gonna win. The jack six that went all in is gonna win. Seems pretty weird. See why I didn't fold the ace 10 to this guy. So you have people like this over here and this over here. Go ahead and change that. Okay. I think with so many callers, we actually have to call. But normally that would be a 3-bet, or that would be an open fold. We flop top pair and a backdoor flush draw. He just insta-bets half the pot. I think we have to call here, but we're not super pumped about it. Diamond. We are still not pumped about it. We would like to see him slow down here a lot. And he shoves. I think we just have to fold. I feel like he has too many overpairs here. Yeah, he has aces. Right. What did the other guy have? Jack 10. Oh, he had 2 pair. Alright. I guess it's not that crazy. Go away. Okay, there we go. We once again failed to flop a set. I'm flopping enough sets today, guys. Pretty reasonable board for us, though. I'll take it down. We had some momentum going down here. We were building the stack, then we had that pocket queen's hand. See if we can get it back here. Flop top pair. Maybe we should have slowed down a little bit, not bet so quickly. Obviously got to bet though. The 2 hearts out there. Not getting involved with jack deuce. 2 callers. Pretty safe looking turn card. I'm gonna size up a little bit here. If anybody's got 2 hearts, we want to charge them the maximum to see. We want to charge the most that they're willing to pay to see the river, which we would very much like to not be a heart or really a 10. We'll take it down. Ace 7 offsuit, I think, is just a fold. Used to lose way too much money in cash games playing raggedy aces, so after looking at some ranges of people who are actually good at poker, okay, we'll go ahead and let that go. We don't do that anymore. Suited raggedy aces only. King 10 off, I think we let that go. I say that and then we do this with ace 9, but there were some limpers involved, so that changes things considerably. Go ahead and continuation of bet a flop that should be slightly tilted towards our range. Barely tilted towards our range, I guess. And we get the fold. Continuation betting has seemed very profitable at this stake. Not going to be doing anything with jack 8 offsuit. Jack 6 we don't care about. Definitely not defending the big blind with jack 3 offsuit. Seven 3 offsuit, no thank you. Yeah, we're just not building any stacks right now, unfortunately. We would very much like to be, but we could check what's popping in the PLO streets. We don't have enough time right now to play tournaments. There's some PLO action going on. I guess we can defend King Deuce. Not our happiest defend. Not a whole lot we can have here makes sense. I mean, I guess we can have 3s, 8s, and 4s a lot, so like, okay. Got an under the gun limp. We'll just go ahead and let it go. Under the gun limp, middle position, open. Not defending our big blind with 10-4 offsuit. 10-4 offsuit, pretty bad. Some dude named Yerp. That's a pretty good name. Can't really poke any holes. That name, Naked Bowler. That's a good name. People got some good names on Global these days. Pretty amusing. Let's see if this guy goes with the limp call. It does not. King Queen suited. We like that a decent amount. Oh, our drink is empty, guys. R.I.P. Our glass of tea is empty. R.I.P. that flop. We're pretty okay with that turn though. Trying to decide which one of these tables is the worst, and we'll swap it out for a PLO table maybe. Since we've definitely played with this guy before. Go ahead and open up the ace deuce offsuit for once. We will not open this hand every time, but we mix in some opens with it from this position. Not the position we wanted to see a call from, but that's whatever. Jack 10 suited and King Jack suited. We'd like to see some diamonds on these two tables, please, and we will fold to the large 3-bet sizing. Just call here with the Jack 10 suited. He gets his large 3-bet through. Like a 5x 3-bet sizing is definitely large. I think we'll actually just call with the King Jack suited also. No diamonds, we don't like that. No King, no Jack, we don't like that. Flop a gut shot over here. Turn a gut shot over here. I think we definitely call, although some of our outs are dirty outs. Yeah, like that. If he's got ace king, maybe we can get him to fold. Other than that, I don't really know. Ace 3, okay. I guess he was not folding ace king there either then. That was just weird because he just like open checks it down. Okay, well, we're not gonna even donate him 4 cents. That guy calls with a pair of 9s. He called. Wait. What is happening? All right, ace 5 suited from the small blind. After the button limps, we're definitely gonna go ahead and open that up. Obviously, Jack 2 suited. Obviously, we're not doing anything with. Take it down with ace 5. I think we're actually going to go ahead and swap that table out and get into the PLO streets, guys. How do I feel about a little bit of PLO? Four cards are better than two, question mark? See if we can make that feel very true. As we impatiently wait for some cards. Ace 5 offsuit from the small blind. Definitely gonna open it up when it gets folded to us though. Definitely our range much more than his range. And we take it down. Ace 5 suited. Definitely go ahead and open it up from the button. Both the blinds call. They get a flop that favors their range drastically more than mine. So we go ahead and check. See, probably one of the best two, one of the better turn cards in the deck for us. Thinking about check raising here, actually. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. See what his reaction to a check raise is. I expect a lot of calls here. I mean, this is a board that definitely favors the big blinds range, but we play the hand perfectly by turning the absolute nuts. And we're going to go ahead and use a large size and get snap called and take it down. Maybe we should have used a larger size. Maybe he had a flush also. I think we can go ahead and call here. It's not an amazing hand. And now it's just a garbage hand, which will be quickly placed in the garbage at the first opportunity. Come on, Bradbury, 76. Still, okay, well, I guess now it's not that much of a garbage hand since we have ace king. We don't have a pocket pair though. Like if either one of them has a pocket pair, we're dead. Against two limpers, we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Just gonna check. We may have the best. Is there any way neither one of them has a pair in the hole? Like, okay, we both have ace king. All right, see how? Yeah, his ace king was infinitely better than my ace king. Holy crap! Wow, we get double suited aces without having to wait very long for that. Let's go ahead and open it up. Please don't fold. Please raise. Okay, clearly this guy is not messing around. So pretty reasonable flop for us. Flop the nut flush draw and a pair of queens, and we still have our over pair. I'm not gonna bet full pot. Kind of trying to keep him in here. Oh, we definitely should have opened there. We run out of time. Golbal Poker has pretty quick time banks, and we had been ignoring that table for a while. He raises. Do we just like raise it? Just like rip it back at him? I think we do. I don't know what he can really have that we... I mean, he can have a set of kings or... Alright, whatever. He, king, queen. I think we win? Question mark? We do win. So this is a nice little pickup there. We whiff both of our straight draws over here. So that's unfortunate. Pick up another very big hand. Yeah, he can have that one. He is ready to tango again. With how ready to tango he was in the last hand, I'm wondering if we should just like get it in here. I think we are going to try to get it in here. If he's ready. Wow, does he really? Did he pick up aces? We get aces versus kings the next hand. Oh, we flopped a set. Wow. Don't know why he was so hyped to get it in with that hand. So far, PLO seems good. But it is the devil's game. It's the great game, but also the devil's game. So, make that what you will. Yeah, I don't know. Some much needed healing is happening after our ignominious start playing Holdem. Although he's going to have a lot more sixes in his range than I will, so actually this is probably a bad c-bet. We're going to go ahead and keep betting though, despite the fact that our initial c-bet was less than ideal. And it works out. And we've got, seems super crazy, might not know how to play. Oh good, we want this guy at our table. Buy in, yay, $3. Alright, cool. Ace, got pocket kings down here. Let's get some of our money back. See, we're up to four viewers all of a sudden. Welcome, guys. We're playing some Texas Hold'em right here and right here, and some pot limit Omaha up here. Pot limit Omaha has been going very well. This is not our favorite flop for pocket kings, for obvious reasons. And we will just go ahead and happily scoop our 30 cents and go on with our lives, because that could have went real bad. So it turns out every hand that you get doesn't have a pair of aces or a pair of kings in it for sure. Crazy, I know. Let me just go ahead and check. We do love to raise over limpers, but 7-6 offsuit seems a little extreme. I think we're probably looking to check call or check raise with our gut shot here. Now we have a pair and a gut shot. We're definitely not folding to that bet. Not our favorite river card. And we'll take it down. We would have really liked him to get his 5 and hit his set, because we would have been on easy street. Ace, queen, 3, 9. No, that's not going to do it. I'm a little bit of a nit at PLO, I feel like. Maybe. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But, I'm going to go ahead and raise over limpers from the small blind, even with a hand as bad as Jack-9 offsuit. Tenor. And we'll take down, and that's why we do that. Actually, you get a purple note because you limp folded. Don't limp fold. If you don't want a purple note, that's how you get a purple note. He could have just typed in chat, give me a purple note. And I probably wouldn't give him one, actually. And I'd have been really concerned that he knew about the stream. I've been happy, but I've been very surprised. Jack-10 offsuit. Only got about maybe 20 minutes of time left to stream, and then I'm going to be going to have lunch. But yeah, I could be back afterwards, actually. Not get involved there, not get involved there. Do a little bit of counting, so we get about $21 spread out of the tables. So yeah, that would mean about a break-even day, which is pretty sad considering how well we ran at PLO, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Not getting involved against an under the gun open. Trying to decide between Chipotle or Brahms for lunch. Because Wednesdays when I'm off work, I meet the girlfriend for lunch at her work. Pretty reasonable PLO hand over here. I think we'll be opening it up when it gets to us. And yes, we will. Yeah, definitely didn't expect this guy to fold. He seems a little salty about how things went earlier. We'll check. We are not folding if he bets. He checks also. We're going to go ahead and bet half the pot. Not getting well there. Just going to check it. We got two limpers over here. That's not us, guys. Get pocket kings again. A third time we've had a pair of kings playing PLO. This is pretty bad kings. So I think we're just going to call and see what develops on the flop. That is not the kind of flop development that we were hoping for. King 5 and Queen 7 aren't really gonna cut it either. Yeah, well, that would have been a really good turn card for us, but obviously with the ace and two diamonds out there, we did have a pair of eights, but there's just not enough to continue, especially three-handed and like, ugh. Eight deuce offsuits, obviously garbage. Would have ended up with two very sketchy pair and PLO, so that's obviously not something we regret missing out on. Jack 3, Queen 4 is not going to cut it. Open up with Ace 7, flop middle pair on a monotone board. We're going to check. We turn 3 of a kind, so we're pretty happy about that. We'll go ahead and bet. And hope that we don't just get two snap folds, but that is exactly what we get. Yeah, the Holdem streets have been rather boring. And the PLO streets really haven't been that exciting either, except for those two big hands right off the bat. King 10 suited will definitely defend the from the small blind. Big yikes on that flop. Where are hearts on our face cards and stuff? I think we give up. I mean, if there's even one heart out there, maybe we could like not give up. But I think seeing that, we pretty much have to give up, which is sad. Queen 3, getting out of there. Yeah, not our most exciting session or our most profitable, but after getting off to such a terrible start, be fairly happy to finish it around even. Second hand of the day, we had just a pretty weird situation on an ace 2 3 4 5 board where we had ace 6. I don't think it was, yeah, maybe it was something like that. And yeah, somehow the guy had ended up making it all the way to the river with 7-6 in a very just like weird way, and yeah, we did not believe him. We got caught thinking that he did not believe us. Check our small blind with Queen Deuce offsuit. See a flop that literally gets us not interested in any way. 9-8 offsuit. Go ahead and dump this one. We could end up involved with our 9-8 offsuit, especially from the big blind, so we shall see. Let's go ahead and check against our under the gun limp. Very good flop for our hand. Try to get a little bit of value out of him. Okay, we get one street. We don't hit our straight, but that's okay. We don't anticipate he's limping a lot of aces. Okay. We take it down. Against the under the gun, I think we're going to get a little weird and 3-bet our ace-7 offsuit. This guy's been opening quite a few buttons. Okay, he calls. Not a bad flop for our hand. I think we're going to do the same thing down here. Continue playing, please. Go ahead and dump the king-3 offsuit, I think. This guy is taking his time trying to figure out what to do, and he calls. Not quite the flop we were dreaming of, but it'll work. I think we're going to go ahead and c-bet. Let that one go. And we'll take the fold. All right, so it looks like 3-betting still, 3-betting then c-betting still works. Pretty okay with that. Like literally we've gotten 3 playable PLO hands and we won huge pots with 2 of them. Jack 4 is obviously headed to the garbage. This one almost, if this could have been like a 10 of hearts, this would be a really good hand, but no such luck. Throat Hammer, that's a pretty aggressive name, I would say. 5-4 suited. Actually, I might open up this 5-4 suited. I think we're gonna do it. We're doing it, guys. It's happening. I'm just go ahead and check. Obviously, you don't want to have 3 to a flush because now I'm effectively blocking myself from getting a flush, although it'd only be an 8 high flush, so not a very good flush. I think we're just gonna go ahead and let her go. So you get 1 customer, and we flop about as good as you can ever really expect to flop with when you open a hand like 5-4 clubs. Flop a flush draw, pair and flush draw, plus a runner straight draw. So you had to go ahead and bet there, and don't get any action, unfortunately. Jack 5 suited in the big blind up here. Too exciting. The one bad thing about PLO is like most hands go multiple streets, so it just takes a while to play a hand. So like I'm only playing 1 table PLO, so I haven't seen that many hands. Flop a open-ended straight draw. Pretty interesting flop for Jack 5. That's weird. I don't think I can fold. Well, that's super weird too. Now I really don't know what to do. That's full pot. Interesting. We're gonna go ahead and raise it up there. Seems like a very reasonable hand to raise it up with. I think I'm actually gonna fold. A hell of a flop. I'll flop trips and all the straight draws in the world. We're gonna go ahead and check raise, I guess, since he bet 4 cents. I don't really know what to make of that 4-cent bet. He goes all in and we snap call, of course. And he flopped a boat, guys. That's pretty fucking terrible. Like, wow, that's like pocket jacks is like one of the only hands we can like actually be behind on that flop. Wow. What if PLO, you're a cruel, cruel mistress. Oh well. What are you gonna do? We got a couple of straight draws up here. Although our outs are a little bit tainted by the flush draw. But with this much action, I think we definitely call. Queen of diamonds. Hey, that's how you do it. All right, somebody's got to bet, right? Somebody will bet. Nobody bet. Ah! Wow. All right, I guess we should have bet. Although I don't know who would have called. Wow. I can't believe nobody bet. A million people in that hand. Nobody bet. Well, that was unfortunate. Although I don't know if we really missed out on value because somebody had a busted straight draw, somebody had like pocket threes, and somebody had ace four. So the only person that could have possibly called him an ace four. Huh. What if? Let's flop a set down here. It's a pretty unfortunate one to lose up here. We do flop a set. So part one of the mission is complete, and part two is to get somebody to lose their minds and get all the money in. Call, raise, raise, don't fold, please. God damn it. Some days it's just not your day. Guess we could have checked our set, but like that seems a little nitty. I'll let that one go. I'll let that one go. Yeah, we're gonna start winding down here, guys. Anybody still watching is new to the channel, or if anybody's just watching this back after it's like on the channel, please check out my other videos, and if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and leave me some comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what I can do to improve, especially the quality of the stream or the audio, or if there's other games you want to see played. Like other, poker variants you would like to see played. I try to work in tournaments as much as I can, but I have a very small bankroll right now on Golbal Poker, and they don't offer that many super small stakes MTTs. So, but we do fire those off every time we get a chance. But yeah, there's my little spiel. We'll go ahead and keep on winding this down. Okay, I think I'll just keep checking. Although I do have top end. Surely he'll bet now, right? I can call. Nope. All right. So we got a couple hands left over here. Couple hands left over here. Go ahead and raise it up over limpers pretty aggressively. Not getting involved with Queen 9-5-4 with one suit. Seems like a big yikes. Just whiff it with a King Queen. Go ahead and check, since that is a flop that was so aggressively not our range. And let the crazy dude who bet half pot have it. It's all yours, naked bowler. That's not going to do it. It's 9-7-3. Well, alright, that's all for the PLO streets. Could have been a really good session if we could have held against, or could have not gotten wrecked by Misty Kemp on that Queen Jack flop. Yeah, pocket jacks is not what you want to, two jacks is not what you want to see the guy roll over. 9-8 offsuit is not going to work. the peak of our bankroll challenge is at 110 like 3 sessions ago or 2 sessions ago. What happened, guys? What has happened? X5 offsuit, not getting involved there under the gun. All right, we're out of here. So we got 9 plus like 6, so that's 15 plus like 6 is 21. So 21 plus 63 is 84. We might actually ended up like one. How is that possible? That doesn't even make any sense. Why won't it let me refresh my balance? Come on, Golbal Poker, you're better than this. I mean, maybe you're not, but you should be better than this. Yeah, that sounds more right. I think we're actually going to be at like $79. So it had a slightly like a losing session. Chumba Casino, big yikes. All right, that's our last hand down here. And we're out of here, boys and girls. Yeah, looks like. Let me push the button. Come on. Looks like a slightly losing session, but you will have those. So yeah, be back on later today or tonight at 8 o'clock. I'm sure we earned enough points to play the daily 500 bonanza. So yeah, see you guys later. Like and subscribe, and have a good one.